All right, we're back at Wicked Fab. Last time I came by, I think mostly the hot side was done. The wastegate, dump tube, and the 4-inch downpipe was all fabbed up. But this time around, it's a complete system now. It's all done. The cold side. Wicked Fab, there it is. JGS blow-off valve. Charge pipe goes down. I guess this is actually the inlet. Goes out to intercooler down here. Was that 3-inch intercooler? 4-inch. Yep. Goes in down there. Alright. I really like these feed and drain lines, man. I want to have some made like that too.
Yeah. The feed line's really nice, man. I'm definitely gonna go back. It's still kind of flexible.
Yeah.
The drain line, especially, well, this stuff we use -10. So if you go with a -10 drain line, and this is like industrial hydraulic pressure stuff, like 10,000 fucking psi. So, and then a drain line's not pressurized anyway, so you really don't need to go that big.
Yeah.
But it was just real hard to flex, so I'll probably use that local company again for the drain line. But for sure the feed lines, because they can make it exactly how long I need it.
Yeah.
And we don't got a bunch of slack everywhere. Because they use the hard lines they sell, the -4 hard lines are usually like 4 foot, 2 foot, 4 foot, and 6 foot. They usually don't have a medium, and you got to kind of.
It's like it's
coil it up to where
too short or too long. It's like never perfect.
Yeah, so we can measure out with a string and get the exact size, and that works out good.
Cool. And we'll be here today to pick this thing up.
Yep, coming by today.
Nice.
Happy to get this one done, man.
All right, so what we have up and coming is this 08 Honda Fit, and it actually has a K-Series Type R swap. And sorry, Tommy, if I screw some of this up. I see a whole bunch of K-Tune stuff everywhere, K-Tune rail, K-Tune linkages, and from what I heard, the majority is K-tuned parts, hot sport mounts. It's all legit, the best, pretty much best stuff you can put on this car is on here. But pretty exciting is that, okay, this K is actually getting the turbo, and with the K-Series in a Fit, the stock manifold won't even fit. There's so little clearance in the back of the motor. But here at Wicked Fab, they're gonna custom fabricate a turbo manifold, a tubular turbo manifold, and this is the flange that's going to be used. It's PRL.
Yeah, made by PRL.
Made by PRL.
Nice stainless piece, CNC machined. It's got the round portholes for your pipe, and then it's got oval exhaust port, so it's nice CNC transition from round to oval. Because
the head has an oval exhaust port, huh?
Yeah, the head's oval. And then, of course, all piping's round. So instead of crimping the pipe to make it work on a normal flange, it
does the transition for you.
It's nicely CNC transition. It's a very nice piece.
Nice.
Yeah.
And there's like hardly any of these available out there. I don't even think they make them. If they do, they're very limited. Yeah. So hopefully we can get these into production a little bit. Well, if there's a market for them. If y'all are interested, comment below. And maybe we can make something happen here at Wicked Fab.
Yeah. The main thing we're gonna try to make is actually an NA header. Is the main thing that we're trying to make.
Oh, okay.
This car is going to be turbo, so we're gonna do the whole Sidewinder turbo manifold. But Tommy was nice enough to let us use his car as mock-up.
It kind of goes hand in hand, huh? Like a tubular turbo manifold and a header.
Yeah.
So you're gonna be making the headers.
Yeah. Okay. The main thing I think there's gonna be of course, if someone wants a turbo manifold for the Fit to make everything work, then we'll make that. We can do that too. But the main thing we're gonna try to work on is the NA header.
Okay. K-swap NA header.
K-swap NA header for Honda Fit. We're gonna build 2 right now. And we'll see how they sell, and if they sell good, then they'll be up,
Nice.
So, contact us, get a deposit, or if we have one on the shelf, we can ship one out,
Oh yeah.
That's what we want to get into. We can. It's gonna be nice. As you can see, we're using nice slip fit, stainless works, merge collectors. They're on their way already. All the materials on their way, so it's
It's gonna be high quality.
Yeah, very good piece, man. It's gonna be very
definitely gonna get what you pay for.
Yeah, definitely, man.
All right, so another project that's starting over here is it's gonna be an LS Swap 98 Chevy truck, and this block is out of a 2012 Silverado, and I'll let Stevie here tell you more about it.
Yeah, they just contacted me saying that they're doing an LS swap on a old body style Chevy truck, something like mine, and his is the single cab though. 5'3" young kid. He was working all summer to gather up money. I think he had a good job working in the oil field out in East Texas. He went for the summer, and now he was going back to school, and he came by, and as soon as he got back, he went and picked up this motor. Supposedly it had 60,000 miles on it, low mileage motor. Went and bought the truck. Supposedly it's a really clean 98 Silverado single cab, and they contacted me and wanted to do a cam kit, mild cam, small converter, and you know, rebuild the top end, fresh head gaskets, LS7 lifters, DOD delete all the variable valve timing and stuff, and you know, dual valve springs, chromoly push rods, all that good stuff.
Nice.
So this one's ready. I'm just waiting for parts to come in for my DOD kit, and then we can send this one on its way, man.
Cool. So these are the heads that bench build is gonna get. It's 799 heads, double valve springs for the cam. Clean heads.
Yeah, their motor was really clean actually. We soaked them in some purple power, cleaned them up.
So these are the heads that came with that block there. It must have been low mile. It looks real clean inside.
Yeah, I soaked them in some purple power for about 30 minutes and scrubbed them, and they turned out really good, man. I never used that.
Yeah, I've used purple power, man. It works really good.
Yeah.
With like a wire brush and purple power, eats all that stuff off.
Yeah, it does.
All right. So here's an update on this turbo single cab Chevy. This is the one that had the hooker manifolds.
Yep.
A little bit of fabrication had to be done to this mount to clear this manifold here, but it's fitting good now. This elbow here is fabricated, and now he's working on fitting the wastegate.
Yep. Precision wastegate. I think it's the 44 or 46 millimeter.
Whoops.
I think we're gonna go somewhere like that.
Nice.
Just a nice transition, make sure the flow is good.
Yeah.
That's another issue that people have, and I've noticed on a lot of the import stuff, and people are complaining about boost creep, and their wastegates are sitting like this at a T. You know, it doesn't have good flow to your wastegate to transition the flow out to get rid of it, and if your exhaust is creating more pressure than it can let out, then you're going to have boost creep. It's not going to let out and flow good. So as long as your transition is nice and
kind of like
flows
a Y, huh?
Yeah,
instead of a 90, it's like
instead of doing something like this, you know,
Yeah.
you always want to kind of wire it in to where the transition is flows good into the wastegate to where it can flow out and get it out as fast as possible to maintain the proper boost pressure that you have it set up at, you know.
Yeah, makes sense. I might be able to stop by tomorrow and see how far you got.
Yeah, definitely. Hopefully,
all right, cool.
Hopefully, we're not disappointed and I didn't do shit. You know. Like, oh man, I think and then he said it was sounding like a diesel. It was rattling and all kinds of stuff and making all kinds of noise. He's like, man, I think the cam phasers are going out. That's what he had told me. You know, let's change the oil pressure sensor, see what's going on. Change the sensor, pull the sensor out. It has a little weep hole that goes into the sensor, and it's actually about an inch deep. Stuck something in there and pulled it out, just an inch full of gunk coming out of it. So like, no, let me drain the oil out and see what the fuck is coming.
Oh, you got?
Yeah, still got.
Oh shit.
Or what?
Like what was?
It was.
Shut the fuck up.
That's all that came out of the motor, and that's what came out of the motor, and that's my Mako.
Jesus Christ, man, it looks like fucking pudding.
Yep. So change your oil, guys.
Yeah, change your fucking oil, man. Don't let this happen. This is what happens if you don't change your oil.